What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching some Vanguard gameplay. This might be a year old at this point. I don't know. Again, I haven't touched Call of Duty. Actually, you know what? I lied. I did touch Call of Duty. I played about 70% of a game on that new map, the Vondo Waterfront. And I specifically say 70% because I couldn't finish it. Not that the map is terrible or anything like that. It's just the game is just a complete snooze fest. I was literally just exploring the map, getting killed from random sniper angles and stuff like that. Pretty much figured out, how the map is laid out after about halfway done with the match. And then 70% way, I was like, you know what, we're almost done, but I don't really feel like finishing it, so I just left, hopped off the game, couldn't record it for some reason. I don't know why my G4 is being buggy or whatever, but yeah, I couldn't record it. It wasn't like that good of gameplay anyway, so like you're not missing anything. And honestly, I don't know. I didn't feel like any urge to hop back on. Didn't feel any urge to play the game more. Nothing to do in the game. Absolutely nothing. Okay, I'm done with the camos. I couldn't care less about what's it called, level in the game. Don't care enough about ranked play, which would be the only thing. Warzone is terrible. Don't even want to think about playing that game. Yeah, absolutely 0 point in playing Modern Warfare 2 or Warzone, anything like that. I just don't care anymore, you know what I mean? So hopefully you enjoy these old gameplays. I'm just digging through my hard drive at this point. We're just trying to milk our way over to the next game when I can finally start playing Call of Duty again. I really don't see myself playing any older Call of Duties. I don't have an Xbox or anything like that. I know some people are probably like, oh, why don't you just play the Microsoft games that, recently got fixed? I can't do that. I don't have an Xbox, and honestly, I personally feel like playing those games now, I would feel like I'm moving in quicksand. You know what I mean? Like I watched, I think it was FaZe Jev's videos on like Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops 2. I think he might have started playing. I don't know. Modern Warfare 3 for sure. And it was so nostalgic. It was so nice to see those games not hacked, playing on like, the old school maps, Terminal, Mission, things like that, using the ACR, the MP7. Obviously Jev is sniping, but yeah, it was just really cool to see all that stuff happen again. It's just like on YouTube, you know what I mean? Like FaZe Jev playing Modern Warfare 3, like, did you ever think you were going to see that ever again? Well, I guess next year you're technically going to see it as well. Anyway, yeah, man, Call of Duty is just incredibly boring to me. I barely watch people nowadays. Like I'm a huge COD fan when it comes to like watching content creators and commentaries and stuff like that. I barely watch anybody nowadays. It's no disrespect, especially if you're someone I watch and you watch my videos back. Like I appreciate that, but I don't go out of my way to watch. If I'm like super bored, if I'm walking on the treadmill or something like that, yeah, sure, I'll throw on a video. But I'm not going out of my way to like look up new COD content. I'm not going out of my way to check my sub box every day. There's just no interest in Call of Duty for me, unfortunately. And part of that is going to stem from, well, the way they handle things. And the way they handle things is by promoting bundles out of your butthole. Like they will literally throw bundles at you until you're blue in the face. This video is no exception because we're going to be talking about this Rat Pack bundle from Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone. This is apparently from the World Series of Warzone. So if you're interested in the video, go ahead and leave a like if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new. Okay, we appreciate that support. Hopefully hit 9,400 subscribers or something like that. But anyway, why I wanted to talk about this is because people are feeling a little screwed over, I guess, with this whole Rat Pack Prime bundle because I talked about this Rat Pack before, basically just a bundle where, the operator's a rat. You get the Cheesy, which is a Raze operator skin. It's just literally a guy with a rat hat skin on it. You get the RAL MG weapon blueprint, a Vel 46 weapon blueprint, a sticker called You're a Rat, a calling card called Boom, and then a loading screen of the Rat Pack. So yeah, I don't even know how much they marketed that originally at. Probably at least like $20, $25 if I was to guess. And I guess depending on how you look at it, it's free now. It's free as long as you have Amazon Prime. How do you collect it? You just go over to the Prime Gaming Call of Duty page, click the Get In-Game Content on the Showdown bundle, log into your Amazon account that has a Prime subscription, link them with your Activision account, and then enable Prime Gaming to receive it. And then once that's all done, you get all your free items in the Rat Pack bundle. So a lot of people are like, you know what? That's kind of cool. It's cool that they're giving us a free thing, but I want to take a different approach. What about the people who already bought this? How dumb do you feel? You know what I mean? Like, how dumb do you feel right now that you spent money on this just to know that like a month, maybe 2 months later, it's basically out for free for basically everyone. I say basically because not everyone has Prime, of course, but let's say a large majority of the people in the world do have Prime. How dumb do you feel? Let's say you did have Prime and you bought this still. Like, that is just ridiculous, right? Like, I don't know how you're supposed to feel. How about Activision? You have 1 million bundles. How about you give us one of the brand new bundles that you are probably working on, probably still selling, probably going to repackage for the next Modern Warfare 4 or whatever. How about you give us one of those bundles instead of something that we already have in the game that people already bought, right? Or an act of good faith would have been to do this whole Prime Gaming thing first with the Rat Pack and then drop the Rat Pack bundle like after the deadline is over. By the way, speaking of the deadline, it's available from July 20th, which is yesterday, to August 24th. So you got about a little over a month to claim this if you have a Prime account. Anyway, how about Activision? You do that. You show some goodwill. You show some good faith towards the community. Like, hey, you know what? You guys have been buying microtransactions for some reason. You guys have been doing that. You've been supporting us. So how about we give you a free bundle on us, right? Then speaking of free bundles, where is the Christmas event? Where is the summer event? Where's the St. Patrick's Day event? Where are the free stuff when it comes to these events? Not only are we not getting events, we're not getting free stuff for these events either. Like, it's just criminal how far we've fallen as a community when it comes to Call of Duty content, when it comes to like what Call of Duty used to give us. For those of you who don't remember, back in Call of Duty Ghosts, we literally would get a free camo. I mean, obviously, like not every single year, but like for the most part, camos were obviously way cheaper back then. And also, we would get a free camo just for logging in the game. I remember it was like this Christmas camo. I personally didn't use it. Personally, didn't really like Ghosts. Let's be honest here, Ghosts kind of sucked. But I mean, I still appreciate the gesture. You know what I mean? Like they tried their best with it. They gave us free content. They wanted us to log back on the game. Here, I guess, yeah, it's free technically. Again, it's not for everybody. It'd be nice if it was just for everybody instead of you needing to use Prime. But I guess the amount of content is good. The fact that it's a free bundle instead of like a free like freaking calling card or charm or something like that, because like nobody would log in for that. I guess it's the amount of content is good, right? But it's just really disappointing where people are already like, pretty much people are already done with this game. You know what I mean? Like if you gave me this back in like January, like sure, I'll figure out how to log on. I have Prime, I'll do it. I have Prime. I couldn't care less about this. Okay. It's not because of the design or anything like that. It's because I'm not going to play the game anyway. You know what I mean? There's no point logging on, claiming all this, doing all this stuff just to not play the game again. And even if I was to play the game again, bro, you got like what, 3 months till the next Call of Duty drops? Like nobody's going to use this. Nobody's going to bother with this. I guess the only benefit to getting this, now I'm saying it out loud, is to get it for Modern Warfare 3 if you're going to use it, because apparently all these bundles and stuff like that is going to transfer over to the next Call of Duty title. It's good on paper. Again, I'm pretty sure it was confirmed by Activision as well, or Call of Duty as well, but I don't know. Am I really going to run around with a rat skin, right? And I feel like a lot of people are going to be running around on day one with this rat skin for Modern Warfare 3, basically taking out all illusions of it being like a World War 3 shooter, not World War 3, but like being a modern shooter or anything like that. We're going to have rat skins running around. We're going to have Kevin Durant running around, Jigsaw, Kevin Durant. I don't even know who else is in. What are the other bundles in this game? I don't pay attention to enough of these bundles. But yeah, that's how I feel, man. It's just a sad state for Call of Duty. And you can tell, I really just don't even care about commentating it right now. I don't care about, making videos, keeping up with the news and stuff like that. Like I'm trying, man. There's just nothing to talk about. I'd like to make more videos, of course, but it's just like, I don't know. It's hard when you're not playing the game. It's hard when you're not talking about the game, when you're not watching content on the game. It's really hard to just, get up in the morning and talk about this game when you don't play it, you don't talk about it, you don't receive information about it that much. But yeah, man, that's it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Leave a like and subscribe if you did. And leave a comment in the comment section down below. Are you going to get this Prime bundle or not? All right. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Peace, and peace.